Have you ever pondered the fleeting nature of wealth, how it can be here one moment and gone the next? Today we delve into the compelling stories of some of the wealthiest individuals in history who, against all odds, lost their fortunes. Our first tale takes us back to the early 20th century, an era of opulence and grandeur. We meet Charles M. Schwab, a self-made steel magnate, one of the most influential men of his time. But even his wealth couldn't sustain the lavish lifestyle he led. By the time of his death in 1939, Schwab had lost his fortune, leaving behind a legacy of extravagance and a cautionary tale about the impermanence of wealth. Fast forward to the 1980s, a time of economic boom and prosperity. We encounter the story of Yoshiaki Tsutsumi, once listed by Forbes as the wealthiest man on Earth with an estimated worth of over $20 billion. But his fortune wasn't to last. After a decade of financial missteps and legal troubles, Tsutsumi's wealth dwindled, demonstrating how quickly fortune can turn. Entering the new millennium, we meet Stanford, a prominent financier and sponsor of international cricket. But the illusion of wealth and success crumbled when Stanford was charged with fraud in 2009. His empire collapsed, leaving him penniless and serving a 110-year prison sentence. The story of Eike Batista, once the seventh richest person in the world, is a stark reminder of how wealth can evaporate. The Brazilian tycoon's downfall began in 2013 when his oil company OGX filed for bankruptcy. Within a year, Batista's net worth plummeted from $30 billion to -$1 billion. Our final tale takes us to India, home to Anil Ambani, once the sixth richest person in the world. Ambani's wealth, however, was not immune to the volatile nature of business and market forces. By 2020, he was no longer a billionaire, his wealth eroded by debt and a series of unsuccessful ventures. So what can we glean from these tales of lost fortunes? That wealth, no matter how vast, is transient. It can be accumulated, enjoyed, and squandered. It can provide unimaginable opportunities, but it can also disappear in the blink of an eye. These stories serve as a stark reminder that wealth is not a guarantee of perpetual prosperity. It is, like everything else in life, impermanent. Remember, fortunes can change, markets can crash, and investments can fail, but the true measure of a person is not in their wealth, but in their character and their actions. These stories serve as a sobering reminder of the impermanence of wealth, a concept that we would all do well to remember.